What's up, guys? Popscale here with another pop video, and today we're going to talk about the top 7 lines of Funko Pops that just sell well, are good to collect, hold a resale value, and ones that everyone loves. That's mainly, why they're so popular. I'm going to start in a line here from ones that just regularly sell, and the last ones being the most sold ones you probably want to start collecting. Even if you're not a collector, or you just want to get in and try to make a little money, if you can find these certain pops and then hold on to them for a little bit, it'd probably be a great idea. So we're gonna right into the first one here. Get right into Rick and Morty. All right, show you an example here. So Rick and Morty is a cartoon that is been on for the past few years, really popular. Anytime I get a pop from them, just like this one, I put it up. Usually sells within a week, I would say. Definitely a good line to start carrying, especially if you get some of the exclusive ones. Some of the rides, like Rick's ship, is a good one to hold on to. I know he's worth between 40 to 60 bucks you can get for him. And move right on to the next one. So when I first got into this, I asked a few people, "Oh, what's a good line to carry? What are some good pops?" And people said, "Oh, I mainly just do horror pops." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I mean, that's a cool line to do." So something like this, Michael Myers from Halloween. So some people will literally just get all horror pops, and that's what they're going to collect, and that's great. But as a reseller, I once I get these, they literally will sell also within a week. There's a lot of traction on horror pops. A lot of people asking, "Oh, whether it's can you do a better deal, or do I have this?" Whatever it might be, those are they definitely move. They're great to hold on to. If you had some of the Jason pops from long ago, the glow in the dark, or some of the exclusives, they can go up in a range of 1 to 200 now. So they definitely hold a good value. I would definitely say, collect some horror pops, especially like if you see this one again. I'll show it back to you. See, that one's the bloody Michael Myers. The regular common one is about 10 bucks maybe. This one's worth at minimum 25, I would say. So, you can get both, sell them as a set, collect them as a set, whatever you like. Get right along here. So the next one would be Sesame Street. This is a pretty cool one, guys. This is a flocked Big Bird. Okay? So Sesame Street is huge. I know as a parent, when my son was watching Sesame Street, that's all we would watch. And, when your child is begging for an Elmo doll, a Big Bird, a Cookie Monster, something like a pop is so easy to go get. Now, these are collectibles, so it's hard to buy one and then let him play with it or let her play with it, and then it breaks. But, if you can buy two to let them play with one, or at least to let them see it, at least in a room, so they can always refer to it. But I can tell you, as an early collector of pops, it wasn't Big Bird, but my son was really into Cookie Monster. And Cookie Monster, when I wanted to buy him, was a vaulted pop, meaning it's no longer being sold on the market. Whatever was sold is sold. Funko's not releasing anymore to the market. So whoever has it is now the marketplace for them. So whoever decides to sell it names their price. Yeah, they can go buy a pop price guide, the new Funko app, and see what the price is, and then resell it off that value. But now whoever's buying it, who originally would have bought it, would have been 10 to 15 bucks, and now they're buying it, for instance, like I did, to buy that Funko Pop for Cookie Monster, it cost me $30 at the time when I bought it. So it's a big jump. And you're sort of in this predicament, like, oh, well, your son or your daughter really wants it, so you go well, I gotta get it. And it's something that it's not just that you want to collect, you get it for your son or your daughter, and that's why it pushes you to buy it, and it's good to collect and hold on to something like this. So the next one in line that sells really well, probably a given since I've just put the Sesame Street on, but is gonna be your Disney line, guys. I mean, from the character like Yzma to Lightning McQueen, especially the princesses, there's just so much traction on these. you know, even if one is going to sit for a while, you know it's popular because you get so much chat about it. I get people asking, oh, you know, can you do a better price? Can you, do you have this one you can add and make a bundle? So on and so forth. Disney is such a popular thing, especially in the United States, so people are always looking for Disney Pops. The main thing I found about Disney Pops is when you're buying Disney Pops, we'll show you the back here. You know, in this line, Emperor's New Groove. So, you know, people might want to get, let's just say, Krunk. You know, one of the more popular characters on there, I would say. And they go and they buy them. All of a sudden, you know, you get this urge, you know what, I want to collect the whole line. So it doesn't matter, you know, if she's not popular. Or, let's say, Cuzco is not popular on this one. But at the end of the day, you want to get them all to collect the whole series. And that's what happens with the Disney Pops. It's not like the other lines, like Rick and Morty has that same following where they want it. You know, I have a buddy of mine who just wants to get every single one of them. And it's understandable. They like the whole show. They want to get everything. Even though they probably just started with one or two because they really like one, you know, those certain ones. So Disney's definitely a good one to hold on to resell. And then number 6 would be your Game of Thrones. I can only imagine when this series ends. We are in this is March, end of March now that I'm filming this. New series is coming out. It's gonna end. Once it ends, I can only imagine how much the pops are gonna start going up. Now is like the right time to probably start buying them. Hold on to them, especially for the next 6 months after the season closes. People are gonna start buying these like crazy. I'm pretty sure. You know, they want to hold on to memorabilia. You know, they're not gonna see the show again. So it's a good time to probably sell this, I would say 6 months to a year after the show ends. But we love this line. We collect it. I have 3 of these currently, and I will be holding on to all 3, 1 for our collection and 2 for resale, but in the future. That's why I'm making a video like this. And the next one, all-time best sellers. It's not going to be this particular one, but anime. It doesn't matter about the anime. The anime community loves to buy figurines. You can buy wall tapestries. You name it. Shirts. It is one of the biggest industries I've seen that people want to promote what they like when it comes to anime. So I'll give you, for instance, my favorite anime is Naruto. And I remember, no matter what I can find in Kakashi from Naruto, I would buy it. Keychain, patches for a backpack, t-shirts, you know, eye patch. It was just something cool that I wanted to promote, that I loved, still do. And so, just to show you an example, this is going to be a Dragon Ball Z one. Okay. So, Dragon Ball Z, an amazing line for Funko Pops. I can't tell you, I cannot put this on the marketplace without getting either selling it the same day or getting a ton of people message me. Oh, how much can you do a better deal? You know, whatever the case. It's the same thing over and over, obviously. But you know, whatever the anime is, I can tell you, there's animes I don't even know that I have gotten in the past because I buy a lot of lots from people. Tokyo Ghoul, Black Butler, never heard of them. Really cool pops, but as soon as I put them on, it just explodes, you know. So the best advice I can give, and this is all my opinion, guys, and this line is my opinion also, for me as a reseller and a collector, this is the line I see where, you know, if I had to put my money in buying certain pops and I had to just pick and choose, these would be the lines I would pick and choose. But yeah, back to the anime. Certain animes that I don't even know, as soon as you put them up there, bam, you get either it's sold, people will make a deal with you, and they want them. So Dragon Ball Z is probably the biggest one, I would say, and a great line to carry. I actually collect some of their pops that I like. I don't collect the whole series, but I think I might start to. And hopefully this video helps you out, guys. It's definitely a good little reference point to know if you are going to start getting into it, you know, what you want to start collecting, what you want to start, maybe if you're doing it as a side business to just resell them, what you want to start looking for, or to trade even, you know. So a lot of people like a lot of these ones I showed you, you know. I remember when I put that, when I told people I had the Big Bird, you know, I had so many comments. Oh my God, you know, because you don't see Big Bird in the stores anymore. You don't see Snuffleupagus in the stores anymore. They're just rare, especially if you get the flocked ones. They're, you know, some of them are convention exclusives. So hopefully you guys like this video. I do have another video coming up here probably the next day or two, and it's going to be the top 5 pops that you want to stay away from, that you don't want to buy unless you're just a fan. But we'll go through that. You'll see what those are when that video releases, like I said, next day or two. Hope you guys liked this video. Hit the thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to help us out. Hope you guys have a good night. Take care.